And then the place next door is this like canning vegetable place. Apparently it was on Food Network. I got their pickled onion. Overall, it was such an awesome time. The Uptown Farmers Market's on Wednesdays and Sundays if you want to check it out.
Bro, never ever in my life bought a mason jar full of onions. That's what that was. That was a mason jar full of onions. Who would want that? Why would you want that? What would you do with that? What recipe necessitates pickled onions? Pickled red onions, in fact. What up, Team YouTube? It's your boy Dom Antoine, back at you live again with another one. Today we'll be heading to downtown Phoenix, Arizona. To get ready for my trip, I need to see exactly what there is to do while I am out there visiting my brother for the weekend. Yeah, I haven't been out there for a few years, so, I wonder how things have changed. Last time I went, I believe it was for a holiday, and the time before that I went for my birthday, which is in the middle of August, so it was quite hot. This time I'll be leaving at the end of April, so I'm hoping the weather is a little bit more agreeable. Yeah, because I'm a Midtown boy. So without further ado, I'll be bringing to you Phoenix, Arizona.
Cheaper than...
This is downtown Phoenix, a big and lively city in the middle of the desert. From major league sports, concerts, live music, nonstop events, and rooftop nightlife, to a variety of museums, a thriving art scene, murals, photogenic reflective glass buildings, cute restaurants, patios, and cafes on nearly every corner, there's plenty to do for everyone in Phoenix. It's truly so much more enjoyable than people give it credit for. I love it here so much. Follow me for more fun in Arizona.
Downtown Phoenix is so underrated. Here's everything you need to do. First stop, hit the farmers market. It's every Saturday from 7:30 to 11:30 a.m. It's truly one of the best farmers markets in all of the Southwest. Number 2, hit the Roosevelt Row Arts District. It's a super walkable area of the city. They have art galleries, bars, restaurants, tons of great shopping. But the highlight are the murals everywhere. So beautiful and unique. Last is Crown Public House, especially if you're in town for March Madness but don't have tickets to a game. They also have amazing food. We highly recommend getting the wings. Tell us your favorite things to do in Phoenix in the comments.
Life gets you down, gets you down.
So that's probably what I'll end up doing while I'm out there. I'll probably just end up eating a bunch of shit. It kind of reminds me of the time that I went to Chicago for the taste. I took like an Amtrak train. This day, I'll be taking a plane, but I think, like I'm a hungry nigga. I'm gonna be chopped, so I'll probably visit this little market and get a couple meals. Seems like I'm more of a market guy just because you can pick and choose what you want to spend your money on.
Say it louder, say it louder. Feel the moment, feel the power. Bring the animal back to life. Bring the energy one more time. If you feel like letting go, you can take control. You can turn this all to something beautiful where you feel life gets you down, gets you down. Say it louder, say it louder. Feel the moment, feel the power. Bring the animal back to life. Bring the energy one more time.
I just hope that weather is agreeable because most of the stuff that I'm seeing, or at least the stuff that I can afford, it seems to be outside. I like to see the exterior architecture more than I like to see the interior design.
Bring the energy one more time. Bring the energy one more time.
Made it here, so let's find the good. You guys have been urging me to get my hands on this viral sandwich, so I headed to First and Last in downtown Phoenix, and I wasn't leaving until I got one.
They open at 11. I'm getting here right at 11.
At first and last, the sandwiches sell out in hours, so I am here at 10:59 a.m. on the dot.
She's so fucking thirsty. But honestly, this type of time I be on, man. As soon as I know what time the dispo opens at, that's the first place I'm going to. Like as soon as I get off the airplane, I'm seeing what time the dispo opens at. You'll see. You'll see. I won't even check into the hotel first. I might drop my luggage off. But yeah, I'm heading right to the dispo.
We're getting a sandwich.
I got there right when they opened, and honestly, a line started forming right away. The ambiance was very cute and quaint, and they also have a little spot for you to purchase drinks and wine. I kicked things off with the Caesar salad per usual, and also decided to try their grandma slices, which are $7 slices of pizza. My friend got the Bosco sandwich, which was pretty tasty. It was very much so an elevated bologna sandwich, and it was pretty decent. I came for the viral sandwich, the Little Jerry. This was a chicken cutlet with vodka sauce and mozzarella and pesto. It was really good. Was it worth the hype? Personally, I think so. I actually really liked it. Be sure to get there early if you want to try this viral sandwich and let me know what you think. Okay, bye!
Saturday, so let's head to the downtown Phoenix Farmers Market located in the Arizona Center. First things first, we needed our fun drink to carry around, so my husband got a dark brown sugar latte and I got the
See, her idea of a fun drink to carry around and my idea of a fun drink to carry around are completely different. If I'm on vacation, I'm trying to get that margarita, that mojito, that double shot of Jacks and Amigos, maybe some mezcal, and I'm not walking around with it. I'm gonna shoot it. I'm gonna shoot it straight, and I'm gonna go on about my day.
strawberry matcha from Urban Grounds. He went with the breakfast burrito from Lua Lua Catering, and I went with the mixed berry acai bowl from Vintage Oats. It was so fun watching her put all the ingredients together. It looked so beautiful and it tasted delicious. Since Easter is tomorrow, I got a carrot cake croissant from Proof Bakery, and then I went to Noble Bread to get a loaf of brioche. Of course, I had to look at all the vendors. There were pretty flowers. They were giving away a free frog keychain. The photo booth was here this weekend. They do live drawings and sell cute artwork. I bought a little postcard of downtown Phoenix. It's always so much fun to support small businesses and see all the different vendors. The market is open from 8 to 1. See you there.
What's up, guys? Today I'm at the Uptown Farmers Market in Phoenix. Let's go see what we get. Holy Toledo, I've never seen this farmers market this packed before. Everyone in Phoenix was definitely there. We stopped at this cute little flower shop, and then we saw these Chinese crepes that looked so freaking delicious. There was a super long line, so I didn't get one, so instead I went to this place called Mochi Nut. They're these delicious donuts, and I literally loved it so much. I got the maple glazed one. By now, I actually wanted some real food, so I went to Bagel.
Did you know that in some countries, you can actually pay somebody to wait in line for you? And also in other countries, you can pay someone to give you a parking spot. It'll just be some random guy just standing there in the middle of the road with a cone. But like how I wake up to answer calls and get screamed at Monday through Friday. This guy, he wakes up, grabs his cone, heads to the road, and he's about to charge some paying customers. And let you not pay that man. Let you park there and not pay that man. And see what happens to you. To your car, excuse me.
Daddy's, and I got one of their breakfast sandwiches. It was so freaking good with this garlic and herb cream cheese. The pickled onion on it was so delicious. Every time I go to one of these farmers markets, I don't really have much of a plan, but I always look at this produce and it always makes me want to buy it. And then when I went to my favorite little coffee shop, it's called Mama's Cold Brew. I love it because it's just cold brew, then they have a bunch of yummy creamers. I got the Thin Mint. This Jungle Box plant shop looks adorable. I was actually obsessed with mochi nuts, so I went back to get 3 more. And pasta sounded so good for dinner, so I got some fresh made pasta and some cheese ravioli. And then the place next door is this canning vegetable place. Apparently it was on Food Network. I got their pickled onion. Overall, it was such an awesome time. The Uptown Farmers Market's on Wednesdays and Sundays if you want to check it out.
Bro, never ever in my life bought a mason jar full of onions. That's what that was. That was a mason jar full of onions. Who would want that? Why would you want that? What would you do with that? What recipe necessitates pickled onions? Pickled red onions, in fact.
Is only a few hours away from Las Vegas, and you can see it on a day trip with Max Tours. Our van picked us up bright and early at 7 a.m. at the Paris Hotel. And even though we had a long drive ahead, our tour guide Mac made it fun by keeping us entertained with information and stories as we drove, making frequent stops along the way, and even by making sure we were fueled up with muffins and snacks. Our first spot was this scenic overlook, which was super windy, but we got an epic view of northern Arizona. The next stop was the moment we were all waiting for, Antelope Canyon. You can't take any videos inside the Slot Canyon, but we got the most beautiful photos, and it really was such an awe-inspiring experience walking through the canyon. Afterwards, Mac hooked it up with the best chicken sandwiches in Arizona as we drove to Horseshoe Bend right next door. The views here are dizzying, and my fear of heights definitely kicked in, but this spot has to be on your bucket list. All in all, we spent a little over 12 hours on this day trip, and I highly recommend that you book with Max Tours when you go.
See, the thing about an excursion like that is that excursion like that costs money. Something like that you're gonna have to put up some bread for. 12 hours. 12 hours, yeah. And also, like, that's like a whole day. Like, I understand it's a day trip, but I don't want to spend my whole day on the trip.
Say it louder. Oh, you're the question, you're the answer. Oh, bring the animal back to life. Oh, bring the energy one more time. Oh, if you feel like letting go, you can take control. You can turn this all to something beautiful.
Anyone looking to visit Antelope Canyon should be prepared for a drive. We booked our tour through Airbnb Experiences, which was $100 per person and started at about 5 a.m. in the morning. First, we met the host at the dock, put on some extra sunscreen, and got suited up, and we were ready to go. Our guide provided life jackets and a short training for those who haven't been kayaking recently or for straight beginners. You have to kayak about 3 miles into the canyon, and that's where the hike begins. The hike itself is really flat, so I would bring some comfy shoes that you don't mind getting sandy. I went with these water shoes that are technically meant for hiking and water activities. Overall, the beautiful sights is everything to see, and the pictures don't even do it justice. Anyone looking to visit...
See, that's the thing. I don't want to just have a good time or have a party, so to speak. I also want to like go out and do things, you know?
What do you mean rich? What do you mean?
You have a lot of possessions, a lot of money in the bank.
Position make you rich. I don't have that type of richness. My richness is life.
All along it was a dream.
Are you a rich man?
Make mama, let's fight a little. Get high on the sidewalk, let's meet in the middle.
But yeah, I think, you know, if you have a little bit of bread, you can have yourself a real good time in Arizona. I wouldn't be surprised if the shuttle picks you up from the hotel. And then the good thing about like taking transportation through the company that you're booking through is that a lot of the time that little bus ride, it'll be a guided tour, you know? Just like I wouldn't be surprised if just like a bunch of random stuff happened out in the middle of nowhere, like in the desert. We'll see what happens, but I wouldn't mind going to the canyon. I know they got some museums too, so maybe I'd have a good time at the museum. Maybe I'll have a good time at the dispo. The public farmers market might be a good time, but that's for reasons that I can't discuss on YouTube. Hopefully next time I'll be coming with some clips, so it'll be a different type of reaction. But until next time, bye Team YouTube.